What's going on, guys? It's your boy Mark again, and today we're going to talk about the NCAA. We're going to talk about, most particularly with the NCAA, we're going to just talk about the themes of each college football conference in the FBS. Let's get started. So first, I'm going to start off with the Power Four because they're the easiest ones to do, kind of. So let's start off with the Big Ten. I'm kind of from Big Ten country. Where I'm from is kind of divided in a weird way. But the Big Ten. To me, the theme of the Big Ten is the Midwest. You know, you got teams like Nebraska, which fits another Power Four conferences theme, but I'll get to that later. We got Ohio State, we got Indiana, we got Purdue, we got Illinois, we got Northwestern, we got Minnesota. We have Wisconsin. We have Penn State, and I know some of you guys might be like, Penn State, my Midwestern. Come to Pennsylvania, and then you'll find out yourself why I said Penn State is Midwestern. And then we get the outliers like Rutgers and them, but I'm not going to talk about them right now. I have a different video for that. But right now, we're going to say that the Big Ten represents the Midwest. Going on to the next Power Four conference, we're talking about the ACC, the Atlantic Coast Conference. Let me tell you something. This is probably the easiest theme in the world. Atlantic Coast Conference. Literally, states, schools near the Atlantic Ocean on the East Coast. We're talking about your BC, like Boston College. We're talking about your Virginia Techs, your UNCs, your Dukes, your Florida States, your Miamis, your Georgia Techs, your Clemsons, your Wake Forest. I'm not talking about the other ones. We'll get to them in another video. I promise. The Big 12. Big 12. And the reason why I'm saying Big 12 like that is because to me, the Big 12's theme is the heartland of America. We're talking about your Texas Techs. You're talking about your TCUs. You're talking about your Baylors. You're talking about your Oklahoma States. You're talking about your Kansas and Kansas States. Heck, even in this new day and age, we're talking about your Utahs. We're talking about your Colorados. Arizona in a bit of a way. Heck, even West Virginia kind of fits that theme. For the most part, the Big 12 is really put together. But remember, people, heartland of the United States of America. Well, what's a Power Four conference discussion if we don't mention the SEC? We all know what it stands for, Southeastern Conference. Now, yes, it's left out of its Southeastern roots forever ago. But for the most part, this conference does a really good job of keeping true to its name, at least with the southern part or the south part. That's what it is. That's its theme. South. The dirty. You're in the southern, boy and girls. SEC. Get at it. The little engine that passed on to the other side. The Pac-12, which is now the Pac-2, which is going to soon become the Pac-State. The Pac-12 Pacific Athletic Conference. I'm sorry for that, guys. It's a conference in which it was about, the West Coast, West Side. And, well, the realignment video will tell you what happened, but we all know what happened. Oregon, shame on you. Washington, shame on you. Cal, Stanford, the UCLA and USC, all y'all, shame on y'all because why? Come on now, stay true to your roots. I guess the Pac-12, I guess that's how we start off the group of six. So Mountain West. I mean, the theme of the Mountain West is literally in its name, Mountain West. Either your school has mountains or it's Western. It's really not that complicated, the theme of this conference. It's just the Mountain West. El Conference Americano. If you're a wrestling fan, you might get the reference. So, the American Conference. The best way I could put the theme for the American Conference is schools in big cities or in big metropolitan areas. That is the theme for this conference. If you look at the conference and the teams that's in the conference, you understand why I'm saying big cities or schools in big metropolitans of huge cities. The Conference USA. You can't say Conference USA without trying to sing it. Conference USA, so somewhat the opposite, but the same thing as the American. So the American is schools in big cities or in big metropolitan areas. The Conference USA is small time America. You know, the campuses that you want to be at. You know, the who's who of college campuses. It used to have the identity of the American. Now it's, well, smaller campuses, smaller cities. Smaller cities, but a bigger campus. I guess that's the theme of the Conference USA. The Sun Belt, Fun Belt. Oh yeah, this is a conference that's all about fun and sun, baby. So the schools in this conference is all on like it's going into the southern states. Starting off with well, I'll say the schools below the Mason-Dixon line. So it starts off with Virginia, which is where the Mason-Dixon line, you know, all the other good stuff. And it goes all the way down to, I thought Texas State is joined the Pac-12. Not yet, but soon. But yeah, Sun Belt is, southern schools. It's not that difficult to really understand. It's just southern schools, southern schools, baby. And to cap off our video, we're talking about the MAC. The Mid-American Conference. Literally, this conference is mostly in just Ohio and Michigan. Pretty much every school, except UMass and except Buffalo, didn't forget about you guys, are in, Ohio and Michigan. It's Midwest, but not like Midwest, like it's not up to the level of Big Ten, but like it's in Big Ten country, but it's the MAC. They play games on Tuesday. MACtion, baby. You know what we talking about here. Good old MACtion, good old MAC conference, man. So, Michigan, Ohio, Western New York, Buffalo, I got your back. And, of course, UMass. Hey, we all get in where we can fit in, y'all. That's how it goes. And, well, everyone, that is all of the FBS conferences and the NCAA Division I FBS. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about this geography. Did I get the themes right? You let me know. Tune in for the next NCAA video. I got a couple of videos cooking up about NCAA Division I. Maybe Division I FBS. Maybe something about the FCS a little bit. We'll talk about that. We might be even talking about NIL. But when we get there, we'll get there. Until then, peace out, everybody. Be safe.